What is up, guys? This is Josh the Gamer here, coming at you with a brand new video. So today in this video we are going to be continuing on our Quorum programming, the Quorum game development series, and we are going to be looking at angular velocity. Now, what is angular velocity? Well, the angular velocity of an object is how much spin it has. So you know how in the last tutorial when we looked at linear velocity, I said that linear velocity is the continuous push of an object to the right, left, to the right or the left, or upwards or downwards. Well, the angular velocity is pretty much the continuous spin. Is the continuous spin of an object. So, it'll continuously spin at a specified speed. Okay. In order to set that up, it's actually very simple. We just need to call the set angular velocity action. This does not require a vector because we're not applying it to an x or a y. So, when you want to apply angular velocity to something, we're going to have to call that action. So let's go ahead and do that as soon as I can find my cursor. Here we go. Okay. Oh, God damn it, I lost it again. There it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a player : set angular velocity. Now, this will take a number. In this case, I'm going to say Now, a negative number will make it rotate clockwise, alright? And a positive number will rotate it counterclockwise. So I'm going to say a negative 200. Let's save it, build it, and run it. And as you can see, we have this image of our bunny. We have the Quorum logo spinning at a really fast rate. It's pretty cool, if you ask me. Let's go ahead and decrease that to 20, and we'll see how that goes. So go ahead, save it, build it, run it, and then you can see how much they vary. So now you can see it's more at it is at a more manageable speed, and it still looks really cool. So what happens if we take out the negative sign and just leave it as a positive 20? Well, when we hit F6 to run it, it should rotate counterclockwise, like so. It's pretty cool. So let's just go ahead and actually do we're going to do some experimenting here. We're going to change the value to a really high value. So like 200,000, for example, or 20 million or something, or 2 million or something of that nature. We're going to go ahead and save it, build it, run it, and see what happens. Now, as you can see, it's moving really, really quickly. That is because we have it moving. We have the angular velocity set to such a high value that it goes really, really quick. And now, this is also affected by gravity. So let's go ahead and uncomment out this set gravity 2D, and we're going to save it, build it, and run it, and watch what happens. As you can see, it falls and then goes really quickly off the screen because of how fast it is spinning. Let's go ahead and change it down to a 2, like a negative 2, and see what happens there. So this is actually pretty cool. What that does is, it just has it'll spin constantly until it hits the ground, then it stops spinning. So let's go ahead and change that to a 20. A 20, and see what happens there with gravity applied to it. Now, as you can see, the higher the value, the more likely it is that it'll go off the screen like that. Let's see what happens if we set it to an even higher value. And again, just like before, it goes off the screen. So it's actually a very easy concept to understand. Just remember that sometimes higher values aren't necessarily the greatest ideas. However, angular velocity can be used in a in a variety of situations. So anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all in the next tutorial, where we will be covering, in the next video, we will be covering force. So stay tuned for that.